How do we even start these things?
Well, usually I do something gimmicky like that.
Okay.
Yeah!
You did it!
Fuck yeah. Woo! That's how you start an episode.
Yes. All right. Well, hello and welcome to Two Guys and a Few Good Men.
I'm TJ Washuk.
And I am Garrett Lowberg.
And this is Movie Lowdown for the week of
October 28th, 2019.
Yeah, so,
The last tail end of the Spookytober.
Yeah, not much. You know what? I watched something the other day that this group of people were talking about how The Lighthouse was a horror movie, and I guess in the sense it is. So,
Yeah.
But it was calling it a horror movie, and I was like, it's more like a thriller, suspense. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say thriller, like just a suspense.
What do you call it? There Would Be Blood?
Yeah.
It's very similar to that.
So, yeah, no, I was like, oh, so I guess we did see a horror film last week.
Yes, and I actually saw one this past week.
What'd you see?
Netflix original movie, Eli.
Oh, how was that?
That was interesting. It was kind of like, just to keep it quick and short, it was kind of like this kid has like bubble boy syndrome.
Okay. And
they're trying to take him to a place to get him fixed, and basically some weird things happen to him. It's kind of sketchy, and just to spoil it, he turns into like Brightburn.
Word. Well, maybe they'll connect those universes. But that being said,
that's weird. That being said,
let's get right into the news. This week we don't have any Marvel news. I mean, I guess it's Disney Plus news. We have Disney news like we always do. It looks like Disney Plus is already having about 1 million plus subscribers, and it's not even out yet.
Yeah. So there's a study that found out that they already have over 1 million subscribers.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's kind of, of course it's going to happen.
Of course,
people are going to jump on that. It's Disney.
Well, in any streaming service, I think, so.
But they also been hyping this up a lot.
Yeah.
I feel. I even saw a recent ad for Disney Plus. They use Simpsons characters.
Really?
I don't know if you saw that one.
I wonder if FX is going to lose all their Simpsons characters now, or they won't be able to play the Simpsons.
No, I'm sure they will.
Okay.
I'm sure they will. I don't know how Disney will change it, because you saw Star Wars, how that changed.
True.
So who knows what controls they have over it.
Yeah.
But it was funny. In the commercial, it has Homer in a Disney costume, like Goofy or something like that, or Mickey Mouse. And then there's Lisa in an outfit. There's Marge in an outfit, and then up comes Bart. He's like, "All right, I guess I'll wear this." It's like, "Come on, son!" Basically, like telling him to come over here.
Okay.
And put on the suit.
Oh wow. So
it's kind of like, making fun of being a part of Disney.
Well, it's drawing a lot of backlash right now, Disney Plus, because didn't they do a video on South Park about it?
Did they?
I don't know. They probably will eventually here.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the media, so they do anything that's in the media.
Keep relevant. So, moving on. So we'll do our good idea, bad idea section on this one.
Yeah.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
So getting into that one, we'll get our buttons ready here.
Gotta make sure these work still.
Yep, they're good. All right. So Netflix is testing a varying play speed. And right now you can do it on your app, which I guess is
on the mobile smartphone.
So if you want, you can speed it up to 1.5.
Or you can speed it down.
Speed it down to, I think, 1.25.
No, 0.05.
0.05, okay.
Yeah. So it's half the speed.
Which, see, I don't get this because YouTube's been doing this forever. Like
podcasts.
Oh.
Probably.
Well, people do want to hear stuff a little bit faster, and sometimes it is a little bit drowned out with boring stuff in it, so you kind of have to fast forward. But, I mean, I feel like Netflix, that's a weird place to do it. In my opinion, I think it's a stupid idea.
But also look at DVDs. You can do that on DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like I don't know if they're meaning it to like where it's like doing like chipmunk voice, like like, but it's,
I don't think it's that fast.
Okay, but still, I mean, you've been able to fast forward
like two times.
Yeah, you've been able to fast forward. I feel like adding a double one is just, I don't know. I don't know what the whole big deal of it is. It just seems kind of stupid to me.
And then 0.5 half speed. People were saying, that's good for people that are trying to learn a language.
True.
So
I guess that's true too.
Because it takes you a while to pick up those words.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't really care. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, it's just Judd Apatow is making a big deal out of it.
Yeah, and some other directors and whatnot.
Yeah.
They want it to be a full piece, like when you go to a movie theater.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to treat the streaming service as going to the movie theater, basically.
Correct. Yep. So next up, we've got, it's kind of news, but it's at the same time, it's also, I feel like, a good idea, bad idea, because they're gonna start coming out more and more now.
Oh yeah.
We got a Begees biopic coming out.
I don't know the words.
It's the same producers and director as Bohemian Rhapsody, so it's gonna be kind of like, I feel like, the same kind of
vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. But this one, I feel like they're grasping at straws. I mean,
Begees
were the kings of disco.
Yeah.
But really, like, I feel like there's so many other artists out there that they could, I don't know much about the Begees.
True.
And I feel like a lot of people,
don't really care.
There's not much to know about them. So
did they have drama? I guess they did if they're making a movie about it.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what you're basing your movie off of, it's kind of like, is it really?
Watch next. They'll do in 30 years, they're gonna do a Linkin Park.
Little Peep.
Yeah, or Little Peep. Oh my God, can you imagine that?
Back in my day, we used to listen to Little Peep, not watch movies about him. He was only here for 18 years. But yeah, no, it's I feel like they're starting to just really grasp at things. Like, I feel like
bands,
Bohemian, like people know Queen music.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm DJing at work, I always get at least like 5 Queen songs requested.
Yeah.
No matter the session. So they're known, but I've never had a Begees song come up on my playlist.
Probably because disco is dead.
Oh, disco's been dead.
And no one really likes that type of vibe anymore.
Come on, disco. Wake up.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It's in certain situations, it's fun.
Yeah.
To have like one Begees song. But never more than that.
No, God, no. No.
No, if you give me like 2 or 3 in a row,
it gets a little
Please
annoying.
Stop.
Yeah, it gets really annoying. So, Begees, like I said,
music has evolved since then.
Yeah, bad idea on my part. I mean, we have enough different era movies going on recently, like a lot of stuff that we don't need any more 80s and 70s movies, I feel like.
Oh yeah, that's what you're saying. So I will have to say that idea just based off of who they chose. I feel like they could have chose someone more, a band or a person. But I do like that they're doing these. I do like biopics.
I love biopics, and I think that they've really impressed me personally this year.
Past 2 years.
Yeah, the last 2 years, yeah. So I'm really excited to see what they have to bring. Like I said, I don't know much about the Begees, so it's going to be like,
I guess we'll find
research before and see if it's actually true. So, last up on our news, we've got Who Joined That Movie? Want to bring this one in?
Yeah, so Channing Tatum is going to be starring in a movie where he's deaf, and he's trying to learn some music before he goes totally deaf.
Yeah, hang on. It's Soundtrack of Silence.
Okay.
So basically what it's about is, I guess it's a true story about a kid that went to college and found out he was going deaf. So what he did was he spent most of his time going through his favorite music and memorizing it, so that way he could always remember...
memorizing the lyrics, or
it didn't really go into. I think it's just more listening to a lot of songs that really made him feel something.
Oh, just memorize songs.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, it's like flashbacks to where they're like, oh well,
I wonder if this will be a musical then.
It might be.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Kind of like a Magic Mike musical.
Oh God,
I've never seen Magic Mike, but I'm assuming that's a musical.
No, it wasn't.
No? Oh.
I've never seen it either, but I know at least it wasn't a musical.
Also, there was that Ryan Reynolds movie.
Oh, shoot.
Where he's playing an NPC.
Yeah, well, that was just a picture that we already talked about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who they added to it. They've got a good cast behind it. Let me look really quick.
Yeah, if you can pull up the name real quick. But, yeah, we did talk about this movie a while ago when they were just conceiving it, really.
Let's see.
Now we finally got an image, because they always like to show like an image on Empire or on Entertainment Weekly.
And usually,
to hype it up. And
I guarantee you that they probably drop a trailer for it.
Yeah, usually they drop a trailer, kind of like what they do with the movie posters, I guess.
Yeah, let's see. Free Guy.
Free Guy, yes.
Yes, and that's going to be coming out July 3rd, 2020. It has Ryan Reynolds. Oh, that's produced. Really nobody. It's got Taika Waititi. That's who they added this week. They added Taika Waititi to it. But the rest of them, Lil Rel. Lil Rel's been pretty funny. He's been in a couple of movies.
It's funny you say Taika Waititi, because that's who we saw this week.
Yeah, right, for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that one looks really good. I'm really excited for Free Guy, because it's supposed to be a guy that's in a bank, and he's basically realizes he's part of an NPC, a brutal NPC game.
Mm-hmm.
Or, he's an NPC in a brutal, like
a Grand Theft Auto
RPG game, yeah. So,
and that just sounds hilarious.
In its own, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The premise is just right there. And Ryan Reynolds is going to be...
He's going to be perfect for it.
You're right.
So...
all right, so that is it for our movie news. Let's move into what we like to do at the end of every month is put together our top 3 trailers.
Yep.
And discuss it.
Yes.
This month, there wasn't too many. Actually, let's add one more.
Okay.
Let's do it just because for Halloween's sake.
Okay.
Since...
what am I adding?
Right here. That way we don't spoil it for the folks listening.
Okay, cool. So starting up, we got Knives Out.
Yes, we've been waiting for this movie since we first heard of it.
You know, it's funny because I wasn't that hyped about it for the longest time. You were very hyped. I remember you were just, the second you heard about it, you were like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And we kept getting more casts.
Yeah, that's what I was like, what the hell? This is a crazy cast.
Looks so good. And to be honest, I went right above my head. Right. I wasn't really excited
because it's
for
Rian Johnson.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that screwed up Star Wars.
And I feel like it wasn't that bad to where he ruined it, but he definitely put a dent in it, and I think people had a sour taste in their mouth after, dealing with that. So,
but it's been in select theaters. Right now it's at a 6.8, which is okay.
It's
okay.
It's a D.
But it's a detective basically investigates a scene. There's a death of a patriarch in this family. And it's kind of like a whodunit Clue type of a movie.
Yes.
But we got quite a big cast. We got Chris Evans, Daniel Craig. We have Michael Shannon, Christopher Plummer, Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah, there's quite a bit.
A lot of A actors.
But Rian Johnson is directing, and he wrote it. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and I think that the mystery behind it's going to be like the best part, because I feel like hopefully Rian Johnson can pull something out that's just
I just hope it's going to be better than the Express movie that came out.
Yeah.
What was that one?
The one
Midnight Express. What was it called?
The one where
with Johnny Depp.
Oh no!
Last year, 2 years ago.
I don't remember what that one was, but
we are finding it right now.
Not Pirates of the Caribbean.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh yes, yeah, that's
hopefully it's not as dull as that one.
Long and boring.
Yeah.
Well, next up we've got Bloodshot.
Yes.
This is a Sony picture. This comes out February 21st, 2020. The synopsis: after he and his wife are murdered, Marine Ray. Right here.
Oh, Marine.
Is resurrected by a secret team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman biotech killing machine, Bloodshot. As Ray first trains with fellow super soldiers, he cannot recall anything from his former life. But when his memories flood back and he remembers the man that killed both of him and his wife, he breaks out of the facility hell-bent on revenge, only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy than he originally thought. This brings me back to that movie that we saw last year.
Oh, Upgrade?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sounds like Upgrade.
Yeah.
Sounds just like Upgrade. I know that there's a comic book behind it, so it's not
right.
Upgrade, but like... I feel like it's releasing in February, so we know what happens in February. Only one good movie was released in February this year.
And that was Cold Pursuit.
Yep. But the trailer looks cool. I mean, he's getting shot, and it's just like he starts getting reconstructed.
It looks like it would be a fun popcorn action flick.
Popcorn action flick. Yep. That you go in there and you just go, okay, well I'm
turn brain
here
off.
Off.
And wow,
there's been a lot of those lately.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this one just because I love watching cringy Vin Diesel lines.
Right.
And I feel like they're going to have a ton of them in this. So
I recently heard that he made a song based off of Dungeons & Dragons. And he sang it to this guy just before he went on to a Dungeons & Dragons show.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's Vin Diesel for you.
Okay.
Next up, this one I'm pretty excited for. It is a Guy Ritchie film. It's called The Gentleman.
Yep.
And we haven't had a Guy Ritchie film in a while.
Other than
Aladdin.
This year, yeah.
That wasn't. I don't consider that a Guy Ritchie film. I consider that a
Disney did that 100%.
Money in the paycheck.
Yep.
Money in the wallet.
Yep. This looks like his real British roots.
Typical like The Snatch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Movie. But it has Matthew McConaughey. He plays a American drug lord.
Yeah.
He basically sells marijuana. And then his handyman, his sidekick, Charlie Hunnam. He's from Sons of Anarchy and King Arthur, Pacific Rim. Mm-hmm. He's pretty popular. And then we got Jeremy Strong, Colin Farrell, Henry Golding. He's been in Crazy Rich Asians.
Yep.
We got Hugh Grant. It's a big name right there. And a few others. But this movie comes out on January 24th, 2020. So pretty much right after the awards,
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna get any big awards. Sadly, his movies tend to go over or under the radar with a lot of people. So, but me personally, I've been a huge fan of Snatch. Rock and Rolla was one of my favorite movies. I've seen that movie like 70 times at least.
Right.
But yeah, no, Guy Ritchie film. Really excited for this. It's been a while since we've seen, like you said, a kind of more legit Guy Ritchie film,
right?
And not like something that a studio put together.
Mm-hmm. And it looks great.
Yep.
And then the last but not least, I had to talk about this one.
Yeah.
The Grudge that came out. That trailer.
Yes.
It's a reboot. Everyone that is a fan of horror, they watch horror movies regardless if they're reboots.
Yeah.
And there's some people I saw that were excited about this movie.
Yeah. It was when we were like 14, 15,
yeah,
right?
2005, I would say.
Yeah.
2004 is when it came out.
Because I remember being driven to the movie theater to go see it. But it's nice to see that they continued doing, I feel like there's a couple other movies out there that, they probably want to do reboots for, and I'm like,
right.
This one, I don't, it doesn't really bother me.
I mean, it has John Cho in it, William Sadler, and that's pretty much it that I can recognize off the top of my head.
It didn't seem like it had a big cast.
No, but it's directed by Nicolas Pesce, P-E-S-C-E. Pasquet. French probably. Mm-hmm. This is his, maybe his second film.
Yeah, it looks like he's
basically
only got 3.
And then it's being written by Jeff Bowler. He worked on Pet Sematary and The Prodigy. Okay. So I guess it's be similar type of style.
Pretty good movies, yeah.
But yeah, this one comes out in January. January next year, January 3rd, 2020.
That's also another concerning movie.
Yeah.
Dropping them on January
right, I mean,
February.
I don't know why they choose those spots. Maybe because there's no competition.
I don't think they even had. I guarantee you they probably didn't finish The Grudge in time for. They wanted it for Halloween. I guarantee it was picked for Halloween.
Probably.
They missed their cues. Probably do reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because they haven't really promoted it too much.
No, not at all.
You know. But yeah, that is it for our trailers. Now let's get into our movie review.
Here's Marshal Jojo. You're our top man. Prepare to leave the house.
Today you boys will be involved in such activities as war games, ambush techniques, and blowing stuff up.
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Yeah. This week we saw Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
Wow. What a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was going to be a very comedic movie. I thought this was going to be all comedy. I thought there was going to be no seriousness in it, especially seeing Sam Rockwell in it, Rebel Wilson, the guy from Game of Thrones, all the different people. Stephen, what's his name? Merchant was in it.
Yeah, he was the
Gestapo. Yeah. But such a great movie. There was a lot of drama, which made it
Scarlett Johansson, of course.
Yep, Scarlett Johansson. The kid
Taika
that
Waititi.
played what's his name? Roman Davis. He did a really good job. I thought he played a little kid in Nazi Germany that's just confused about what you're doing, what your job is there.
Right.
But basically this follows the war in Germany, and basically starts about where we're taking over in America is taking over Germany at this point. So it's a piece about how a kid's scared so much by Hitler propaganda that he starts seeing
Hitler as imaginary friend.
As an imaginary friend, and he's the one that's kind of rooting him on, which makes sense like for that time because they were hammering into these kids so much that to have a nervous breakdown and start seeing something like that just kind of makes sense that they would
and it's more than that though.
It's ton more than that.
The movie is very heartwarming. I felt there's heart in it.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting. It's kind of teeters on comedy and then
Drama.
seriousness.
Yeah.
Like just when you think it's to be serious, it's fucking like throws you a curveball.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? That's hilarious.
Hilarious, and then like as soon as that's done, you're just like. And it's like, and it slowly takes you there. It doesn't like just drop you off like from like funny to sad. Like I think maybe a few scenes, but like a lot of it was just is so funny. And then like within the next 5 minutes, you're like, oh, god damn it! Like this is intense. But great period piece.
Awesome job on the sets.
The kids were hilarious in it. We talked about this. I thought there was going to be a lot more scenes with them training to be Nazis. And
right, I thought because it started off, it seemed like it was going to be like a Camp Lazo type of a cartoon, but as a movie, but with Nazis.
Exactly. But it turns into more like the story behind the child in the movie, and that's what you expect. But like, there's so much more that they don't show you into the trailer, so you kind of there's. It seems like a simple movie, but really you back up and it's really complex, and it's just really, really heartwarming to see because I expected this kind of either be a hit or miss, and I thought it was a pretty good hit.
And now that was kind of like a stepping stone for Scarlett Johansson for her next film.
Oh yeah,
because that's coming out in March. June?
Yeah, March or June.
So we won't see her until then.
Yep. Well, and she's
it's Taika Waititi because they're friends because Marvel.
Marvel, yeah. So, but this also Taika Waititi did a really good job on this.
Yeah. He directed and played in it. And he probably wrote it too.
Well, and he's good at that. He's done that with Thor Ragnarok.
No, he did the screenplay. It's based off a graphic novel, I think.
What? This?
Yeah. I think it's based off a novel, it says.
Oh, okay. But either way, I mean, he still directed it great. It was in it. It was fun. It was so heartwarming, like you said, which is, I feel like a lot of movies lately have been a little bit more downtrodden.
Yeah, really.
But No, absolutely great film. Each last 2 weeks, I think, have been challenging my top 10 for the year. Like I have a list, and I just keep scratching them out and replacing. I need to start a new list.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard this year. I feel like there's been a lot of really good films this year that kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
We wouldn't have probably given a chance otherwise.
And to be honest, this is one film that I probably would watch again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
I would definitely watch this one again.
Good life lesson. Good, good wholesome fun.
Mm-hmm. Like I was saying, it's kind of like a Scott Pilgrim type of a movie.
Yep.
Comic-y, like comic book comic-y.
Yeah.
Like over the top. Mixed with maybe like a pace of an indie film.
Okay.
Like Juno.
Okay.
Type that.
Yeah. But also, I want to say the set pieces were real. I couldn't tell if they were green screen or like
they actually built them.
They actually
went
built
somewhere.
them, or they went to like Rome or somewhere where there's a lot of ruins still. I'm sure they have sets like that because they do a lot of films in the 40s and then even the 1800s.
Yeah.
Or the 18 like the 20s, 1920s.
Right. The 40s
for battle movies, but just really cool. It didn't take you out of any place. Like his room being decorated with all the propaganda. It's just it was really it was fun.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, definitely recommend this movie. So that's gonna do it for this week's movie lowdown.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to listen to our friends' podcast, Chocolate Swordfish, and support our friends there. But as always, I'm TJ Washuk.
And I am David Banner.
We love you. Good night.
This has been a Two Guys